Hello everybody, this is Strawberry Singh, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the main bento HUD by LAC. Let me explain. A few weeks ago, LAC changed the way they sold their bento heads, and they've slowly updated all their previous bento heads. So what they're doing now is they have a new system. What they're doing is they are selling the main bento HUD separately. Right now I have currently version 3.02. This is what it looks like. And this HUD itself is 3,000 lindens, and it will work with any and all of their LAC bento mesh heads. And now their bento mesh heads are all 1,500 lindens each. So you can buy any of the heads for only 1,500 lindens, and you just have to buy this HUD one time for 3,000. And you can use it with all of their bento mesh heads. So if you like to have a variety of different looks with different mesh heads, you only have to pay 1,500 lindens plus whatever skin you purchase for it. The skins are all 990 lindens for all the tones. And I will get into that in the videos of each of the bento heads. For this video I'm wearing Sky right now, and I will make a video for her, and in there I'll give you details of what she comes with and how much her skin is and so forth. In this video I'm going to cover the bento head completely, and I will link to this video for any future bento heads that are released for LAC, and refer back to this video. The main HUD basically comes with 3 tabs. We have the Features tab, the Mocap tab, and the Looks tab. And I'm going to go through each tab really quickly for you right now. So in the Features tab, you can hide and show the scalp. You won't be able to see it in my video because I have my hair covering it, but you can hide and show the scalp by unchecking and checking it to fit your hair. You can also hide and show your mesh ears to wear any other mesh ears if you prefer. You can also click on Clear All, and that will clear all of the layers that you have, like your skin and your makeups and cosmetics, and it will put the head back into the default state, and that will make it look gray again. Right now I currently have the skin applied, so don't want to remove that. Then it has the eye effects area over here. What the eye effects does is this feature adds shading and eye reflections on a separate layer from the eye itself, and this way the shading and reflections stay intact even when you move your avatar around. Your eyes will also reflect lighting in the evening, so you can turn this feature on and off. Right now I have it on so you can see right now there's lighting on top of my eye. If I turn it off, that lighting is gone. I'm wearing eyes from Icon right now, so they have a little bit of a shading baked in, but you can also have the lighting on top of that, and that stays still. You can also control the opacity of that lighting, so if you don't want it so intense, you can turn that down. You can also create your own. The mouth layer over here, I'm not exactly sure what it turns on and off. I thought it was the lipstick, but as you can see, it's not the lipstick. There is a tinting section as well. If you're familiar with this area, let me know. But I haven't figured out the mouth section as of yet. The next section, you can turn the blender off and on if you need it to be more blending smoothly if you have a seam. Also, you can of course then tint the blender to match your skin a little bit better. I like to keep the blender off, and you can also change the size of your neck to match up with your mesh body or classic body sizes. The skin section, you can clear the skin that you're wearing. If I clear my skin right now, it'll be grayed out to the original default bento head. You can also create your own, but you can also get the matching skin for this head at the main store. If you click this, it'll give you a landmark to LAC, and you can pick up the skin. It costs 990 lindens for all the skin tones. You can also tint your skin from here. The tattoo sections, now there are 5 layers of tattoos, so you have the option to apply 5 different kinds of tattoos on your whole head, and also comes with 4 free tattoos: mole, blush, freckles, and wrinkles. Right now I have the freckles on. If I decide to put the blush on, it'll remove my freckles and put the blush on because I'm still clicked on layer 1. So let's say I have the blush on, but in layer 2 I can put the freckles over the blush, so I have the blush and the freckles. But then in layer 3 I can also put a mole there if I like. The mole is over here somewhere. Or if I want, in layer 3 I can add wrinkles on top of the blush and the freckles, and there's the wrinkles. So I still have 2 more layers that I can add stuff. So let's see if I go to layer 4, and another thing about these heads are they're Omega compatible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my tattoos, and I'm going to apply a face tattoo. I have an Omega Star tattoo over here, so I'm just going to quickly apply that from Lettuce Tattoo, and I'm going to just put it on both sides right now, left and right, and I'm going to put it on the tattoo layer, and then you'll notice the stars come up on layer 4 over here, but they don't remove the other layers that I have on currently. And then of course on the 5th layer I can add even more makeups and tattoos and so forth. So if you have a bunch of different makeups cosmetics that you like to wear, which include freckles and blush and wrinkles and you know, stars and so forth, you can do all of that. You have 5 different options for that. You can also control the opacity of each layer. So if I want to dim the stars that I have over here, as you can see, they're getting a little bit lighter. You can control the opacity of each layer. So if I go to 3, I can control the opacity of the wrinkles. So she's a little less wrinkled. If I go to 2, I can control the opacity of the freckles because her freckles are not as predominant. And same thing with her blush. I can also go and clear every single layer, or I can turn off all of the tattoo layers as well. So I'm going to go and I'm going to clear every single layer. Layer 1 was the blush, so it removed the blush, but all the freckles and everything else is intact. Layer 2 was the freckles, and it should remove the freckles now. Layer 3 was the wrinkles, and it should remove the wrinkles now. And layer 4 was stars from Lettuce Tattoo that I just put on, and now it's cleared the stars. I can put my freckles back on layer 1 if I want to wear them again. And that's how those layers work. And of course, just so you know, you can also tint each individual layer. So lots of layers and options to play with. This tattoo section is phenomenal. I was really impressed with it. So now for brows, you have a choice of up to 4 brows that you can choose from for the tones. I already have brows on this skin. I didn't wear the no brow section, but you can see I can put the brows on. They're a little bit lower. If I put the white one on, I can actually go and tint them any color that I want. And I can also control the opacity, and I can also hit clear, or I can turn the layer off completely. So those are the brows. Lashes, it comes with 2 different kinds of lashes, and you can control the length and opacity of each of the upper and lower lashes. So these are the upper lashes I'm wearing. I'll show you the other ones right now. These ones are a little bit separated. So these are the 2 kind of options that you have. I do prefer the first one. I thought they were really well done. You can control the length of them. You can make them very long if you like. You can make them very short if you like. Same thing with the lower lashes. You can make them shorter if you like. You can make them very long if you like. You can also control the opacity of the lashes. If you don't want them so dark, you can turn them down. And they already come tinted black, but you can change the tints on it if you prefer. If you want to go with a white or a different color, you can do that, and that should change. Oh, it didn't. Okay, it doesn't change it because I believe they're already black. But if you can apply other lashes, you can clear these ones, and you can apply other lashes, and you can probably tint those ones. So the options are there. You can also mask and blend and so forth as well. So those were the lashes. Next we have the hair bases. Now you have 6 hair base colors that it comes with, and you can also tint the hair bases and also mask. I think I'm wearing this one right now. I don't know if you could see it, but it's there a little bit in my hairline. So those are the hair bases comes. You can also clear the hair base and turn the layer on and off. Next we have eyeshadows. Just like the tattoo layers, the eyeshadow also has more than 1 layer that you can play around with. You have up to 3 layers to choose from for shadows, to play around with liners and shadows, and you can control the opacity. You can also tint them. So just as an example, right now I'm wearing a liner. I can clear that liner if I like. There's also a liner baked into the skin, so it still looks like she's wearing a liner. But anyways, on the number 1, I can actually put on one of the shadows it comes with. It comes with 7 different shadows and liners. So this is one of the shadows it comes with. On number 2, I can apply maybe a green over it if I wanted. So there's a mixture of both shadows, and maybe on the 3rd layer I can apply the liner that there is too. So you can have up to 3 different options of liners and shadows to play with. You can also control the opacity of each different layer. So if I don't want the green so intense, I want a little bit of the purple coming out, you can control the opacity there, and of course you can also go and tint them. And you can of course remove each layer by clicking clear, or you can turn the layers off completely if you like. I'm going to put the liner back on. And then finally the lipsticks, again same thing, you have 2 layers for lipstick. So let's say I think I'm wearing number 1 lipstick on layer 1 right now. I can control the opacity on the lipstick. And I can also clear it and turn it off and off. So I'm going to show you a gloss that I have from Alaska Metro. It's a light lip gloss. I'm going to try this one over here. And I have the Omega Classic or Omega Materials. So I'll try on the Omega Materials. So this is a light gloss from Alaska Metro, the Omega Applier. So on the first lipstick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on so a little bit darker lipstick. So this is what we have, and then I can go to layer 2 and I can click on the lip gloss and I can ask it to go to the lipstick area, and it'll go over that one. And I can also reduce the opacity of this lip gloss so you can see the one below it a little bit more. You can also go back to the layer 1 and change the one below it if you want something a little bit brighter and so forth. So that's how you can have 2 different layers of lipsticks and layer them over each other like that. And control it with the opacity too, just like in real life when we put on like 2 lipsticks to become like, you know, make a combination. You can do something like that over here. And again, you can control the opacity, you can clear it. And I'm just going to go back to my original lipstick that I was wearing earlier. And that was it. And again, you can also tint both of those layers as well. So that is the whole features tab. Now for the mocap tab. The mocap tab has motion capture, animations, and moods and so forth. So I'm going to go through the moods. So there's 4 moods. You can select them as defaults, and she's going to be, you know, moving her head around and going through these motion capture animations. That's a pensive mood. You can actually have them all highlighted if you want them to rotate amongst themselves, or if you just want it, just one of them kind of rotating naturally, you can do that. And this is aloof, just to give you an example. Now obviously these are very long animations, I'm just giving you a little bit of a glimpse. I definitely encourage you to pick up a demo of this HUD. It's free, and you can try out the animations if you like. This is blinking, to turn the blinking on and off if you like. There's some static lip options over here. And also there's a really beautiful smile. I really like this one. And this one is a little bit wider if you prefer. Now these are motion capture expressions and also stills. So you can actually have the expression, or you can have the still emotion over here. You can turn them off. There's three still expressions in the smile, but each one is different. You can, if you keep clicking, it'll go to the next one. So these are just some expressions. Of course, if you play it, it'll go through the whole animation. And if you use this one, that's the still of that animation. So you can use it for a picture. I like this bite lip one as well. There's a licking lip animation. The animation of that is really nice too. So you can try these out. I'm not going to show you all of these because it'll take a while, but you can give them a try. This talk animation, if you enable it, you can use it to type in chat, and it triggers your lips. So you can write, "Hello, how are you?" and you'll be chatting in chat over there. The furniture triggers the animations that are inside animated furniture, so you can use that. You can stop all animations. If you if you have an animation going, like you have this one going, and you don't want her neck to move, you can turn on the lock, and she kind of locks in a certain position. She still goes through the animations, but her head locks in this position. Or you can have her head locked in that position without any animations as well, if you like. Then we have the eye movement control. You can link your eyes. If you unlink them, you can move them around separately if you want to, you know, play around with that a little bit. If you can link them and they'll look in the same direction. If you make them go free, then she's going to follow your mouse around instead of, you know, naturally having a motion capture eye movement if you have this one on. Down here you can control your teeth, so let me put on a little bit of a wider smile so you can see you can turn the upper and lower teeth on and off if you will like, and you can change the way your teeth look. You have 4 different options. From there you can also create, reset, and tint. So let's turn the smile off. So this is the mocap section, and now we have the look section. For the look section, you can save your favorite skin and makeup combinations for easier access in the future. So right now I have the lipstick on and the freckles and the eyeliner and the skin and all that. So I'm just going to click on this one and I'm going to save all. And now my combination over here is saved. And if I click on it, I can clear the slot or I can apply it if I have some other skin or other combination on. So that's just like a quick, click to get that. And that was it, guys. That was the whole main bento HUD from LAC. If you have any further questions about this HUD, it would be best if you look in the designer's profile. Her name is Mallory Cohen, and see how she prefers to be contacted for customer service issues. Any other information you want about this HUD will be in my blog post along with my style credits. You'll find that link in the description of the video. Click on over for that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.